All right, so we have a patient here for her consultation for veneers. We know we're going to replace her veneers that she's had for almost 20 years, so she's very ahead of the game. She was on this trend a long time ago. But we begin with x-rays, and so I just need to make sure that when we plan to do her veneers, I'm not going to miss anything really important going on, you know, an infection or something like that. If there's a decay or a cavity underneath one of her existing veneers or near it, that when I do my own preparations, I make sure I take care of that too. So I'm just going to run through her x-rays real quick and kind of just gather all my data and information, and then I'm going to go talk to her. I'm going to go ahead and ask our patient permission that we can kind of follow along with her journey. Hello again. I'm back. You're back.
Yes, I'm back. I totally messed up this morning. I finally found a picture of my old veneers of how I first had them done.
Yeah.
And I forgot to bring it, but I'll bring it when I come back next time.
Oh, it's okay.
I
Text it to me.
You. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll take a picture.
Instagram or like DM us. We have a text line. Did you know that?
Yeah, because I think I've texted her before.
Okay, so.
I'm a mess.
No, you're not. Remind me, when was the last time you went to the dentist?
For a cleaning?
Yeah, or just for a checkup?
Yeah, I went about, like 6 months ago.
Okay.
So that's what I was telling the girl in the front. I am due for a cleaning, so I don't know. I think the last time that I had an issue was when I had some of the cavity taken out. Not cavity, the silver taken out, and then they replaced it with the white. I think that's the last time I probably had an X-ray. That's a long time ago.
It is funny having a cameraman here.
I'm like, yeah, I don't remember. Like, are we on reality TV?
We are going to be.
Oh, yes,
yes, we are. Bravo, here we come. Yeah. Number 30, PFM with a post and a root canal. It's a crown. On that crown. That's not good for the bone, because over time what happens is bacteria will stay underneath this little step and will cause some bone loss, because that's what sticks out to me, that there's a little bit of bone loss between those two teeth. So it is kind of good that, so it is kind of good that we're replacing them anyway, so that I can get rid of this, so that this can stop.
Yeah.
That's what everyone says, but it's not necessary.
A lot.
Wait, how many times have you done it?
2 times. This is my 3rd time. Hopefully just my 3rd time, and that's it.
I thought you only had it one time 20 years ago, and then these two.
This is the 2nd set.
You gotta tell us the full story.
Yeah. Okay, so my first set, I had my first set. You're gonna need the long one for this one.
You can go over there.
Okay,
let's just
let me recap you for a minute.
You're perfect for reality.
Oh
TV.
My God!
Here
yeah,
we go.
I know. I've been through it. So my first set I had done. I was in my early 20s.
Okay.
Early 20, like maybe 21, if that.
Yeah.
22.
First.
Yes, and I was like, I want to have Hollywood teeth. Like, who doesn't want Hollywood teeth?
Way ahead of
so I did it, and the dentist, convinced me, whatever, and did them the first time. And in between that time frame, I would say maybe 5-6 years that I had them, or maybe maybe about 5 years. I've had a couple come off here and there, and then she put it back on. That. Okay, and then I had another pop-off situation, and then another dentist ended up replacing all my veneers for me.
All of them?
All 6 of them at that time.
Do you remember?
He's like, they're big, they're bulky, let's make them nicer, more smaller.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, sure, yeah, let's make them look better. Okay, I'm still young, not even 30 yet. And then he ended up doing them for me, I would say maybe 2010.
Yeah.
Around that, maybe around 2010. Okay, and then after that, this is the last time I probably had done them. And then I had a couple that had popped off, and that's when I went to another dentist, and she replaced a couple of them that had to be, the crowns.
No?
Recently, my front tooth popped off.
This one?
This one.
That one.
This one's popped off. It's been.
And then they glued it on a couple months ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
An emergency.
Yeah.
No, not a couple. Like a month ago.
Like a month ago.
Yeah, and then that's when I'm like, okay, that's it. Like I need to redo them. And then I saw your work on Instagram, and then I followed you. I've been doing my homework. Checking around other dentists and seeing. I'm like, okay, this one seems to be more Add it. It's hard to find someone that does cosmetic work.
A lot of it.
Yeah, a lot of it too. Yeah.
Totally. Because I mean, any dentist can do veneers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I've had that experience, but not any dentist can keep them on.
Yes.
That I found are look right and not big and not bulky and that fit my mouth and my smile.
Right.
So yeah, that's so this is my third time.
Third time.
Yes.
Let's see it. It's not. Thought it was, but it's not. So she has like a lingual composite. There's some redecay on it. She's got an open margin actually on the facial in number 9. Yeah, and there's like no translucency.
Mm-mm.
She's got some redecay on the lingual of number 9 too. Yeah, this one's like open.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of what happened on the bottom might happen on these top ones. So let's keep that in mind for when we're done with your veneers.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can address these. They're the ones that have big silver fillings. Sometimes when you have big silver fillings over time, they start breaking down.
Okay.
And like the teeth can crack too. And so you move from a big old filling to a crown to just protect and fully cover. You can just head out to the front where that little clear chair is. And I'll meet you there in a sec.
How many dentures?
No, don't say that. The thing is, yeah, it's true. Every time you redo the teeth and you're young, so your nerve is like big and vital. It like because when we get older, they get calcified and they start shrinking. So it's harder to like cause damage or like post-operative sensitivity. But like since the other teeth, every time they're getting shaved a little bit more, like we're hoping that everything will be fine. But in the x-rays, it looks like
I'm okay.
I have a lot of room. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Excited. Yeah. Nervous and excited, but more excited than anything because I really want to get this done. It's been a while. It's been a veneer journey, I'll tell you that.
20 years.
Yeah, 20-year veneer journey.
To get here.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited.
Good. I think these are going to be perfect for you.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, June 10th, a Thursday. Hey guys, I'm just reviewing a case that we're going to place tomorrow. These are 8 porcelain veneers, and I just kind of want to talk to you about what to look for when you're deciding on a doctor and what kind of veneers you want from a cosmetic perspective, okay? So here we have a mold of our patient's teeth before. These are stone models that we use to design the process and just kind of study the bite. So as you can see here, she was unhappy with her anterior teeth. Some of them were misshapen. They were straight and grinded down. This one was kind of pushed back. So initially she came in because she wanted just maybe 4, but we decided on 8 veneers so that I could broaden her smile, bring it out. Usually when you do more veneers, you're able to make more of a difference in the smile transformation. So we decided with 8. This is her before. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you, but you're going to have to kind of come in here because I cannot move them too forward. These are her actual veneers. Let me go ahead and put it side by side. So we're going to go with a sophisticated yet feminine design for her. It's perfect for her. My veneers are not cookie cutter. And I just want to mention how you see how there's like different dimension to the color. You don't want to have veneers be opaque and just paper white. You want them to have a little bit of see-through. Here you see the stone is shining through some of these areas. When I go ahead and place these on her actual teeth, I can change and control the color that shines through with my cementation process and the color of cement that I'm going to be using. But I like to add some translucency. I want the veneers that I place to look perfect but very natural. So it's not a complete symmetrical look that we're going for. We're going for balance here. As you can tell, they're very symmetrical but not exactly. Otherwise, that would look really unnatural and kind of strange to just the eye because you'd be like, well, nothing is really symmetrical. You're not supposed to be symmetrical. But Yeah, I think she's going to be really, really happy. These are very delicate, and for those of you who don't know what veneers are, they're not going to wrap around the entire tooth. As you can see here, they just overlay on top of the tooth. So when you veneer a tooth, the back side of your teeth is still exactly the same. It shouldn't be touched. If the back side and all around is shaved down and reduced, then they're putting on a full coverage crown. It's not a veneer. A veneer is very thin. It lays over the top surface. I'll go ahead and take one off here. They have good retention here. So delicate. This is one of the canine veneers. It's almost as thin as my nail, as you can see there. And they are ceramic, porcelain sometimes. It really depends on your doctor and what you're going for. So I hope you guys learned something today from this, and it'll help you in choosing the right doctor for you.